Sensuous Stacy is not afraid to get involved in these matches. So you'd have to call Matt Hyson the underdog, but this guy's got a lot of heart. We're waiting to get away, waiting to hear the bell. This Matt Hyson has got to be extremely anxious. His pro debut, for so long he's wanted this. All he has ever wanted to be was a professional wrestler. And this is his big chance tonight in San Jose at the Father's Day Bash. Matt Hyson making his pro debut. And here we go. We're set for action. The bell has been rung. This is officially underway. They're stalking each other right now, slow to get hold of one another. Oh, and there we go, and Matt Hyson showing his quickness. The big man trying to get a hold of him, but Matt Hyson too quick. And Frank Dalton will not be able to catch Matt Hyson in a battle of speed. Conversely, Matt Hyson could not beat Frank Dalton in a battle of size. He has got to use his scientific wrestling knowledge. Here we get underway, and right, Matt Hyson gets a quick advantage.
Sam Nord.
We are now being joined by Ron Head at ringside.
If there's ever been an underdog challenge, you're witnessing it right now, being outweighed by over 100 pounds. A certain disadvantage, definite, especially with the presence of that valet at ringside. And I'm talking about Sensuous Stacy.
I must say, I'm impressed that Matt Hyson has been able to get this early advantage. Oh, and he gets him in a side headlock.
Very nice hip block takeover, using leverage and speed to his advantage. That's what he's going to have to do. He will have to keep Frank Dalton on the back pedal. He will have to keep him bicycling, wear this man out. Look out! Another high hip toss. Sensuous Stacy not happy.
Almost 300 pounds that he is flipping over there. Matt Hyson's pro debut going his way. Ron Head having to move away from behind our set for a second, but Matt Hyson continuing to work over Frank Dalton in the side headlock. Good idea to wear the big man down. We haven't seen Matt Hyson before being his pro debut, but we must say that he is definitely the one with more endurance. If this match goes longer, his chance of winning continue, but he is not going to be able to beat Frank Dalton in a battle of strength, as we saw right there. Going against the rope. Oh, he missed. Frank Dalton missing right. Gets him in front of the touchdown, then he gets him over 1, 2. Oh, almost a quick upset. Frank Dalton almost went away in a hurry, and Matt Hyson immediately back to that side headlock. Almost a pinning combination there. What an incredible performance thus far by Matt Hyson in his pro debut. Sensuous Stacy out there, she is very, very visibly frustrated. She's right, almost. Frank Dalton almost got a pinfall there, but Matt Hyson by instinct. He is not going to lose his pro debut that easily by any realm of the imagination, as there we see Stacy whipping that stick against the ring. She wants Frank Dalton to win this match in the worst day. What an embarrassment it would be to lose to Matt Hyson in his pro debut. And conversely, what a feather in the cap of Matt Hyson it would be to get a victory over this man who weighs nearly 100 pounds more than he does. Frank Dalton trying to get out of this side headlock, and he is successful. Matt Hyson right over him, though. He's one step ahead of him in every move and going back to a side, to the top, and brings him over once again in the side headlock. This Matt Hyson, he always goes back to the side headlock. He is a very smart wrestler.
Going back to the basics, remember, Sam Nord, this is Matt Hyson's pro wrestling debut. He has a lot to prove here in front of this great San Jose crowd. Hyson again went to the well. That was a rookie's mistake right there.
That is true. He definitely was at the disadvantage there. Frank Dalton one step ahead of him as he went to the well one too many times, and Frank Dalton will be on the offensive now as he gives him a boot to the head. Matt Hyson, this is not where he wants to be. If Frank Dalton can overpower him, then it's going to be an easy victory. He cannot let Frank Dalton set his pace.
That thunder all the way up here in the control booth, Sam Nord.
Yes, that was a very powerful forearm blow, as Frank Dalton has almost 300 pounds behind every one of those blows. And a big hip toss there by the big man.
It looks like Matt Hyson is really overstep his boundaries this time.
Well, he started out like fire, man.
Oh, come on. What? He doesn't need to choke him like this.
Yeah, this is... Oh, look at that! Look at Stacy! There is no call for that, and she just took a shot at Matt Hyson. That should be a disqualification.
Ref's back was turned. Sensuous Stacy and Frank Dalton, a well-oiled machine. Using the ref to their advantage, Matt Hyson may have, again, bitten off a little bit more than he can swallow.
Well, I'll tell you what, this Matt Hyson in his pro debut is unfortunately...
Count.
Matt Hyson, unfortunately, is involved in what I would consider to be a handicap match. A Sensuous Stacy should not be getting involved. She is here only to give assistance to her man. She is not here to get involved in this match physically, and she has done just that.
What's he setting him up here for?
Looks like a suplex. Oh my, you can hear him come crashing down. On the back, Matt Hyson is in a great deal of pain. He's in a world of hurt, and Frank Dalton is mighty pleased with himself. He is so arrogant. He is humiliating this youngster in his pro debut.
Hyson's back is swelling up into different shades. Oh, hard over the top rope. And a nail it all the way to the floor.
And watch out for Sensuous Stacy. She is dangerously close to Matt Hyson. Dangerously, dangerously close. Look at her. She got her hand out. She's rubbing it with that stick. No
Referee
call.
again with his back turned. Not catching that little red-headed wench.
This Stacy should be barred from ringside, I tell you. There is no call for this kind of behavior in professional wrestling. It should be one-on-one.
How someone like Sensuous Stacy was able to get a manager's license here at CCW is beyond me. Frank Dalton, hard again, sending Matt Hyson down. Hyson coming all the way from Providence, Rhode Island.
Once again, Stacy is dangerously close, but there she sees the referee. This referee has got to worry a little less about Frank Dalton and a little more about Sensuous Stacy interfering outside this ring. What a shame it would be to see Matt Hyson lose his pro debut, not fair and square, but in some sort of bizarre shenanigans played out by Sensuous Stacy. And there she gets kneed right back. And Sensuous
come on, look at the... Come on, ref.
He's got referee, turn your back, please.
Again.
This Sensuous Stacy, there are police officers here. She should be arrested.
Sensuous Stacy with the spiked tongue. That must take a lot right there first to have pierce a hole through her tongue.
Look at that,
Matt Hyson
coming
rallying.
back. Matt Hyson getting on the offensive.
One, two, three.
Oh, he almost got him. He almost got him wrong head. We almost had a 3 count. But Frank Dalton back to his feet before Matt Hyson. Matt Hyson back on the defensive. Oh, look at him. He's just choking him. He's got to fight. He's just choking him in those ropes.
Referee, make him break.
These kind of tactics are not called for by any means. I repeat that. Frank Dalton in control. He's got Matt Hyson in the ropes. Now he's going to whip him all the way across the ring. Oh, just crashes into that and falls flat on his back. Matt Hyson is in a world of hurt. A whole world of hurt. Frank Dalton just stalking him now. He's stalking his prey, and that is exactly what Matt Hyson is right now, his prey. Looks like he's going to whip into that other turnbuckle. Matt Hyson using his quickness and a leg scissors, flying leg scissors, and Frank Dalton did not know it hit him. Once again, the leg scissors, and he takes the big man over. What a resilient wrestler this Matt Hyson is. A big draw kick sends Frank Dalton to the corner outside the ring. Frank Dalton has been sent outside that ring, and Stacy is furious. Sensuous Stacy extremely furious. And Matt Hyson, he has come back. He was on the defensive for so long, and now he's coming back. He's found that second win. He's going out there. He's going to the top rope. What an incredible maneuver it would be. Oh my God! A backflip outside the ring. A big summer somersault and he comes crashing onto Frank Dalton, defying gravity.
Hyson giving not only 110%, maybe 1,010%. Reaching deep down inside for that little bit extra.
Sacrificing his own well-being for the sake of the match as he's trying to send the big man back in there. He wants to win this one in the center, kicking him back in there. Here comes Matt Hyson back in the ring. He's
climbing
to the
up.
top. Could it be?
All the way to the top.
A moonsault. He's got to be in right now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, so close.
Was that it?
Did not. Oh, he did not get him. Bit of confusion there, but he did not get him. But Frank Dalton is hurt. A big
Frankensteiner. But Frank Dalton back to his feet.
But oh, he caught him there. Frank Dalton caught him right in the chops. And Matt Hyson is back on the mat. And Frank Dalton getting some time to recoup, getting back his energy. Frank Dalton is visibly tired here, but he looks to be in slightly better shape than Matt Hyson, making his pro debut. And win or lose, he has made a great performance. But what a back body drop. My goodness.
Those suplexes can take a lot out of ordinary individuals, but you got to think, with over a 100-pound weight advantage, Matt Hyson, I feel sorry for this young kid. The fans are trying to get behind him.
What a big heart this youngster has.
This man has a heart bigger than all of San Jose, the 11th largest city in all of the United States.
This guy has so much guts. You really got to respect this Matt Hyson. But Frank Dalton clearly winning on points right now as Matt Hyson grabbing that head. It's in a great deal of pain. He's going to need a whole deal of Excedrin tomorrow.
Oh, that looks like it could be it. It's the human torture rack.
I can't see that he could stay in this move for that much longer.
That's it.
That's it. The match is now over. Matt Hyson, what an incredible performance, but unfortunately he could not withstand the 100-pound weight disadvantage, and he could not withstand that manager. Frank Dalton, your winner, folks. Not a popular reaction from the crowd, but unfortunately Matt Hyson's pro debut did not go quite the way he wanted. San Jose crowd with a whole lot of boos. And what's Stacy? What's she doing? What is Sensuous Stacy doing? She should be getting out of there. Her man has won the match. What more could she want? Having words with what kind of, there's some sort. Oh, Matt Hyson saying she deserves a good old-fashioned spanking. They're having words. The crowd wants them physical. She slapped! Look! Whoa! What is this? Oh, he got, oh my goodness, a bare bottom spanking that her father never gave her. Matt Hyson has just spanked Sensuous Stacy. And Frank Dalton is back in there. His manager has just been completely humiliated, and deservedly so. Frank Dalton having some words with Matt Hyson, but Sensuous Stacy, she is completely human. Oh my, a drop kick! Matt Hyson drop kicks the big man outside the ring. The match, oh, he just spat on him, and the crowd absolutely loves it. Matt Hyson, well, in the record books, he lost his pro debut, but I'll tell you what, he may have lost the battle, but he won this war as Sensuous Stacy completely and totally humiliated. And there in the ring stands a man with a whole lot of guts, and a man who just gave Sensuous Stacy the spanking that I think the San Jose crowd would say she has long deserved.